Hello guys, this is Dr. from Dr. Skateboard. Today I want to talk to you guys about wheels, urethane versus rubber. Right? I was riding fine on urethane. My first board was a boosted mini, right? A mini S, and that comes with an 85 millimeter. I think this is an 80 millimeter, so it's slightly bigger than this. Or is it 80 millimeter? Anyway, it's wheels like this, and I was doing fine, but I wasn't really going far places. I mean, the Mini S is pretty uncomfortable to ride longer than like a mile, just because the board is too small. It's too stiff. It absorbs all the vibrations. I mean, when I first got it, I freaking loved it. I was like, oh my god, because you can go up hills, down hills, all the really bad hills here. And I don't know. 6 months later, I started buying up all these other boards. I started buying small boards, other small boards. I bought Own Board Mini, Meepo Mini, and I tried those. And then I started buying the all-terrain wheel boards like Own Board, Bamboo AT, Vestar, Blackhawk, and then I even tried the Evolved, and then I started building my own boards out of urethane, 90 millimeters. They're still way bigger than what I started with the Mini S, and then I was going. My board could go like up to like 40 miles per hour easy, and I was probably averaging anywhere between 30 and 40 on a typical day. I was wearing my whole motorcycle jacket. I had a whole video about it. And then I broke my elbow. This is my right elbow. This is my left elbow. You'll see right here, olecranon. This is my olecranon. It's supposed to be connected. There's a gap now. Now, it's been almost like 6 months, so I didn't get a surgery because of COVID-19. I can use it fine. I just don't have power going like this or like doing anything like this. I can do these. I just can't go this way. But it's fine. So maybe later I'll get it fixed, get a surgery or whatever. But the point is that every time I hurt myself on my skateboard, it was from urethane wheels. Because these things are just not designed. Maybe they're to go fast. These are maybe designed to go downhill fast. Now, downhill longboarding is sort of different from going flat. Just because you're it's almost like downhill snowboarding, and you can slide your way out of it. I think it's a different sport altogether in terms of, how you stop, because you have to slide to stop. It's almost like downhill snowboarding, but you have to have gloves with the little puck and everything. And these things are just simply not made for regular people who want to enjoy, fast electric skateboarding. All right, when these things were designed, we did not have electric motors. And ever since that day I broke my elbow, I still ride urethane boards. I just don't go faster than maybe at the most like 25 miles per hour. Even that's fast. I feel comfortable nowadays like 18, 20. I know if I crash, I'm not going to break my elbow again or kill myself, So, what is better than this? Definitely rubber. Because at speeds higher, speeds higher than like 15, 20 miles per hour, on especially flat surfaces, if you hit like an oil spot, your board will slide. Right? Of course, there's advanced techniques to recover from that or fall, of course. And as before I got into electric skateboarding, I never fell. I never fell for like years. Even after I got my first electric skateboard, I didn't fall a single time, like a big fall. I didn't fall for like a whole year. It was until I got so damn confident and I made my board so damn fast, and I woke up in the hospital with a broken elbow, and and I didn't know what the hell happened. I still don't remember. But this is what keeps your board safe with electric skateboarding. Rubber wheels, pneumatic tires, anything that has rubber. All right. This is too slippery, in my opinion, to go fast. Like, let's say you're not trying to slide, you're not trying to do tricks. I mean, electric skateboarding is not really about doing tricks. It's just trying to get you from point A to B. It's more about carving, sort of like snowboarding, but you can carve on flat surfaces. You can carve going uphill. So in the rubber wheel. Sorry, it's like 5 o'clock. I got up too early. What's the difference? First of all, it's much bigger. All right, this one is I think 100 millimeters, but I sort of used it too much and it became like 95 millimeters. But the important point is the material. Even the urethane, this is a pretty soft urethane. Oh no, this is pretty hard. 83A. All right, that's pretty soft. You know, you can barely see it here. You can barely like sort of press on it. But with rubber, you get a lot more flex. Can you get a lot more flex? I think this is like 78 or something like that. All right. But the point is the material, it's just a lot more stickier. All right, versus urethane. And I don't know. The large, I would say, for electric skateboarding, anything at least 100 millimeters, right? Because, you know, if you're going on sidewalks and the bumps, if you want to go comfortable on the sidewalks, especially like cities like in Seoul in Korea, I noticed that if I ride for longer than like a mile and I'm on the sidewalks, bumpy sidewalks, with urethane, it just doesn't feel great. At 90 millimeters is okay. Anything less than that is pretty bumpy. Once you go 100s, I have the ABEC 1170 millimeter. Once you go that large, then it becomes pretty comfortable. But even then, like if there's any kind of like wet surfaces, urethane is just gonna slip out. Or even if you're going uphill and you're on wet roads, urethane will just slip out because there's just not enough thing to grab on. But if you're on rubber, no problem, especially if you have some nice threaded rubber. So I think this keeps it safer. The rubber wheels basically allow you to get more grip, right? Basically gets rid of pretty much 90% of slipping that can happen with a urethane, whether it's an oil spot on the road, because you know that happened to me so many times where I'm just not even doing anything. I'm just sort of going straight, and then I hit an oil spot, but I'm going like 30 miles per hour, 35 miles per hour, and the urethane just slips out. The whole board goes, sideways, and that's terrible. And that could have been avoided had I had rubber wheels. And of course, another thing that can help is balance of the power. I forgot what it's called. We'll get into that later. Anyway, the next scalpel, the design he had from Dr. E. I just put these on just for testing, but I'm going to go ahead and put this on. I got the battery ready. I spent... Well, we'll get onto this on the next part, but stay safe out there, guys. If you want to get a more comfy ride, especially if you want to commute for longer than like a mile or two, and you have not tried rubber wheels, it's gonna make a huge difference. All right, and if you want to get the ultimate comfort, go with their tires. These are obviously a little better because for durability, let's say the road have a lot of like nails or something, and you're worried about getting it flat. These you'll never get flat. But I do prefer pneumatic wheels. But the only reason I'm going with this is that the pneumatic wheels just get really, really huge. You can try 6-inch pneumatic wheels. They're just not comfortable. If you're going to go pneumatic wheels, air tires, I would recommend 7 inches or bigger, 7, 8. 6 inches, you don't get that much over the smaller rubber wheels. There's also 6-inch rubber wheels you can get. Let me show you. The honeycomb tires that's used on a lot of the Chinese like skateboards these days. So this one is super comfy also. This one also can go over most bumps on the road. You won't feel a thing. You know, you won't get stuck. Another thing with urethane is like you come to a big bump and you're like, am I gonna face plant? How many of you actually face planted? I mean, I face planted on a regular skateboard with no electricity many times because my wheels were too small. These, you can go over most bumps. Pretty much 99% of the bumps. Well, 90%. This will go over pretty much any bump, any huge bump up to like half an inch. And if you think about hitting potholes, you're going 30 miles per hour and you hit a pothole and you have one of these, then you're going to face plant. If you don't have the right gear, you will break a bone for sure. If you just have a helmet, you're destined to break a bone. Or worse, you might even get paralyzed, bro. I'm dead serious. At those, anything higher than like 25 miles per hour, every mile adds like 30% more impact. The numbers are crazy. And at 35 miles per hour, if you don't have the right gear, you should have everything on there: elbow pads, knee pads, even what are those wrist guards, etc., etc. Maybe even butt guard. Those foamy butt things. So I really like these rubber wheels also as an alternative. Right, but now where the air tires become hugely different from the airless rubber tires is when you go off-road. So if you're going to go off-road, you absolutely need pneumatic tires. I mean, these can go off-road fine, but you're going to just feel every bump, every gravel, every rock. So I can totally take this to my off-road beach down here and come back up fine, but I just feel a ton of vibrations, and that's something I can do for short distance. But the air tires are certainly more comfortable, and you're going to get way more grip. So I think that's the next step. And if you want to go off road, then I would go air tires. But for most city roads, for regular people, I think this would suffice. This could possibly suffice. I haven't actually tried this on a board yet, so I want to try it and let you guys know. But for portability, I would go with these. I got carried away here. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and build my board, and I'll have a video on that. I'm actually gonna make the video right now. So have a great day. If you're in doubt, go with bigger wheels. If you're in doubt, always go with rubber wheels. If you're gonna go fast, go with rubber wheels. Urethane, it's just not made for it. For what type of electric skateboarding we're doing. We're not doing longboard downhilling. We're going flat, and we're going fast. So we need the right wheels. The rubber wheels are the right way to go.